scholarship players for Duke. Do you envision the same thing tomorrow against Southern Utah?
I haven't really talked to Cheddar, Bill Cowgill yet, but it could be the same, but hopefully we have more. So, but I haven't talked to him yet, so I don't know yet.
Is there a reason Zach didn't travel, even with the injury? Was the injury prohibitive to him traveling in any way?
No, I think we just thought it was better for him to stay back at home and rest.
The sequence of back-to-back blocks that Juan and Ernest had the other night, and just the chaos that followed, guys diving on the floor, all that stuff. What does that say about your team, especially at this point, this early in the season?
Well, that's KU basketball. Second, third effort. I thought our guys did a good job of that. It would have been even better if we caught the lob.
Yeah.
We didn't catch the lob pass, but I thought our guys played extremely hard. Even when we made mistakes, we did it 100 miles an hour trying hard.
Are they farther along or further along in that area than maybe some teams in the past? And I'm not necessarily talking about, talent, but just the effort and playing that hard that early, this early in the season.
No, I wouldn't say that because, excuse my voice, guys, but I wouldn't say that because we watched tape a couple of years ago when we played Duke with Devon Dotson and those guys.
Mm-hmm.
We had 29 turnovers, but we played hard, really hard. And when you're in that atmosphere, you're going to play hard. You never have to worry about your guys playing hard in an atmosphere like that.
Sure. What do you know about tomorrow night's opponent?
Well, they're a versatile team. They're a veteran team. They're a team that shoots a lot of threes. I think they average 32 threes a game. So we know they're going to shoot it. They got guys that can play multiple positions. They also are playing, they got 12 guys playing double-figure minutes. So they're playing a lot of guys, so they look to try to weigh you down. They can play big. They got a 6'11" center, or they can play small with a 6'6" center. So they're going to throw a lot of different things at us.
Speaking of that, 6'6", 6'7" type center, do you think, is KJ locked into that 5 spot right now?
My last head coaching gig is tomorrow night. That'll be a question for Coach Self.
Okay.
But, I think KJ's done a really, really good job for us. We've gotten off to pretty good starts in those things, so who knows what happens later in the year. But I can tell you this, KJ Adams is going to play a lot of minutes. That's what's going to happen. So.
With MJ, do you expect him to be able to practice today with his illness?
I do think he'll practice today, so we're excited about getting him back out there.
And what do you feel like he brings when he is available to you guys?
Energy, ability to score, can be a physical presence defensively, guarding 1 through 4. He can do a lot of different things for us.
And from your own perspective, for you, what's been the most encouraging part from the first 3 games, just collectively with this team?
I would say chemistry, togetherness. In the game against Duke, Juan and Jay Will were incredible on the bench. They were great. Like thinking next play, didn't matter what happened, stay together. We're talking to them about it's a long game. Hey, let's not panic here. We don't need to take quick shots. We need to play the right way. And those guys were totally locked in and made sure everybody else was locked in. They did a great job of that.
Coach, you bring so much head coaching experience at the top level and so much experience with this roster. That said, is there any possibility or any chance that the last few games, this interlude here is will this inform or affect the way that you view the rest of the season as you resume your normal duties? Will this alter have you learned things about the players that you didn't maybe know now that, since you're the voice that they hear on game day, that kind of thing?
I don't know if it influenced anything I do from this point forward. I think and Joe Dooley's doing this right now too, when you've been a head coach, for whatever reason, we forever think like a head coach. So no matter how long I've been back, I think like a head coach in my thoughts, in my advice to coach, in my approach to practice. It's always been that way. So I think it just stays with you.
Thank you. Anything else? All right, thanks, Coach.
Hey, thanks for saying.